What are we gonna name it?
If we name it, we'll become attached to it.
It's not a stray kitten. We'll be attached to it even before we name it.
How do you know that for sure?
Charlie, you're going to grow to love it.
That's what they said about eating vegetables.
What about something with 3 syllables?
Why 3?
Well, our last name has only 1 syllable. I think a 3-syllable first name would sound good with a 1-syllable last name. Like mine. Angela Doth. Any ideas?
Sure. Albino. Carbuncle. Vicodin.
Okay. How about Percocet?
Listerine.
Disposable diapers or cloth?
Cloth. Better for the environment.
And what theme should we do the nursery in? Winnie the Pooh? Mickey and Minnie?
Ball and chain. Black and white.
We're not decorating the nursery in black and white.
It's what babies respond to. They've done studies. Fandango.
Mortimer.
Marmaduke. If we want our kid to be able to go to college, we better start saving now. Or rob a bank. Felony.
Tyranny.
Avarice. That's actually kind of pretty.
We are not naming our baby after one of the 7 deadly sins.
Better that than after one of the 7 dwarves. When do you go on maternity leave?
Not soon enough. Goliath.
Velveeta.
Volcano.
When they're old enough to have a pet, what kind should we get them?
Don't you think we would have our hands full as it is?
If our child will have an animal to care for, that's not negotiable.
Well, because having an animal brings out the child's nurturing side.
No, because it dies.
You want to buy our child an animal whose sole purpose is to die?
That's the entire point of giving a child a pet, so that when it dies, the child learns to deal with death.
Are you deliberately being cruel?
I'm not being cruel, Angela. Death is a part of life, and I want my child to be prepared. I was 9 when my mother died, and I was not prepared.
Okay. So I guess tortoises and elephants are out.
Yeah, chimps and parrots, too.
And I'm allergic to cats. Really sad when a dog dies. How about a hamster?
Yeah, they live like 2 or 3 years, so, you're okay with it?
Well, I guess every child needs at least 1 pet. How else are they going to figure out their stripper name?
Spatula.
Ooh, turducken.
Viagra.
Name her that and she will need a stripper name.
Breast or bottle?
Breast.
Natural childbirth?
Epidural. There's a name. Lidocaine.
Placebo.
Cholera.
Rubella.
Do you care if it's a boy or a girl?
Yeah, I'd like to be one or the other.
Charlie.
No. You know me better than that. Gender doesn't matter to me. All I know is I'm gonna be so freaked out.
What's wrong?
I'm not prepared.
For what?
For this. Nothing in my life has prepared me for this. If I screw this up, the kid could turn into a serial killer or a paparazzo.
Breathe, Charlie. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Inhale.
That's fun.
Exhale. Let's think of more names. How about travesty?
Hemorrhoid.
Barnacle.
Lucifer.
Gorbachev.
Gorbina.
Now you're just making up words.
Let's try 4 syllables. Boutros Boutros.
Boutros Doth.
Yeah, that might be cumbersome.
We need to start thinking of real names.
Like what? Abigail? Christopher? It's no fun. What about Residue? Or Murgatroyd?
Murgatroyd? Charlie, be serious. We're not giving our child a name they'll be ashamed of.
What's the point? They get to be a teenager, they'll just be ashamed of us anyway.
I know, but the point is to enjoy the kid until they become a teenager.
Yeah, until hormones turn him into some monster like Godzilla. Or Frankenstein. What if the kid turns out to be a Frankenstein monster, just a composite of the worst parts of both of us?
What if they turned out to have the best of both of us? They might inherit your passion for books.
Oh?
Oh, now you're interested. What about a name from Shakespeare? Rosaline.
What makes me think I could prepare a child for life when I'm not prepared for life?
Gosh, you talk like it's a test you have to study for, and it's not a test. It's more like a game.
I'm no good at games.
Yes, you are.
What game am I good at?
This one? You came up with way worse names than I did.
Really?
You're gonna be fine.
What makes you say that?
Nothing in your life prepared you for me. And we're turning out okay.
Yeah, we are. It's funny how things work out. What about a name from The Tempest, like Ariel or Miranda?
Yes, Charlie. Thank you. Those are beautiful names. And if it's a boy,
There's Orsino or Valentine.
Lysander.
No, kids will call him Lice. There's Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Doth. Not bad.
What about a middle name?
I didn't even think about that.
So much to consider when you're bringing a child into the world.
Yeah, like how do I prevent my mother from babysitting?
What school do we send it to?
Do we let them believe in Santa Claus?
Of course we do.
Oh, but I felt so hurt and disappointed when I found out.
You have to make it believe in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny.
Charlie, if we tell them Santa Claus is real, and when they find out the truth, they will feel betrayed. They won't trust us.
Kids need to believe in Santa, and they need to understand that Santa's a legend, a myth.
So we make our child believe a myth, let them discover it's not real, let them feel disillusioned and duped, and then convince the kid it's all for their own good.
How else do you prepare it for religion?
So Santa Claus is a starter myth?
Yeah, you let the kid figure out Santa, and then you take him to church.
I don't know. It's still lying to our kid.
Sometimes you have to tell a lie in order to tell a bigger truth.
What bigger truth?
You lie to your kids about Santa to tell them the truth about it's good to give. You lie to them about religion to tell the bigger truth that life would be better if we all treat each other how we want to be treated.
You see? You are prepared. You're going to be a wonderful parent. I think it's a boy.
Oliver.
Oliver. Oliver Doth. What are we going to name the pet?
Boutros Hamster. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.